Hi guys, welcome once again. Grab your cup of tea so that we can have this conversation of love. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to Tea with Miss T. I'm Zakane Matabele, and once again I'm excited to be here. For those that are coming for the first time, do subscribe. Invite your friends to subscribe. And for those that have been here, big up guys. Let's continue to do these conversations. Okay, so someone asked me a question. What does love mean to you? And love will always take me back to God, church, family, but one word for me that describes love would be selflessness, right? So love is the basis of everything. Whenever we think family, we think love. Whenever we think God, we think love. Whenever we think relationships, we think love. So it is the basis of all these things. And selflessness is one word that describes love. And I will refer to the scripture. Obviously, guys. When we go through the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, that's actually where God is speaking to us about what love is. And from that scripture, one thing I always say about it is that no flesh is weak, guys. Flesh cannot love fully. But looking at that scripture, one thing I always say about it is that we need God to teach us how to love, as that scripture speaks, because it speaks about love being patient, love being kind, love not counting record of wrongs. It speaks about love not being proud. When you go through it, you realize that a human being has flaws. A human being has weaknesses. A human being has mistakes. A human being counts wrongs, okay? And they keep those records. But then we always need God to teach us how to love, as the scripture speaks. And then once again, I will go back to this one scripture that speaks about, God, while we were yet in sin, He died for us. And while we were yet in sin, this says to us that for Christ going to the cross, it was never about, us being perfect. He did not wait for us to be perfect so that He can go to the cross. He says, while we were yet in sin, He died for us. And that scripture tells me that, even in how we give love to our loved ones, or whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's our brethren, we always need to go back to that. So for me, interesting enough, how I would define it would always take me back to, I have two siblings, guys, a younger sister and a younger brother. I'm the firstborn, I'm the eldest. And one thing that my dad would say, or used to say from a very young age, he would say to me, you are their sister, but you are their mother, you are the parent. So it is true when they say being the firstborn actually means you are the deputy parent. And my dad says to me, and he would always say to me, he always reminds me and says that the most important people in this world will always be these two. And to me, it makes perfect sense. It will always be my two siblings, right? And whenever I think about them, we are way different in terms of character, how we see things, how we argue certain things, how, like how flawed we are, our weaknesses, our strength, we are so different, ne? But then one thing that always reminds me, or one thing that always takes me back to how I look at love is, we may not agree obviously on a lot of things or certain things. We are individuals, but then reality is that I'm not gonna wake up and think today I don't love my brother or my sister because of us not agreeing on a certain thing. So it is always a choice. We are siblings by blood, but we are friends, and we are friends by choice, and that is a decision that one makes every day. So it's even in how I give love to the next person, it always takes me back to that. I don't count their wrongs. I don't count, oh, okay, so today you did this. I'm counting this and that and that and that. So that is how, for me, I define love. It is selfless, because it will never be about me. So the moment it's about you, then it is definitely not love. And taking us back to the journey of the cross, that can, like, there's no greater love that we can actually define, like the journey of Christ going to the cross. That is love defined. Love is giving. God gave, so he loved us that he gave. So when it comes to love, it means that you need to give something. Like it or not, you need to give something. Okay, so yes, guys, this is what love means to me. So today I really didn't want to be long. I just wanted to speak about what love means to me. Indeed, it is selfless, it is kind, it is patient, it is giving. It is not proud, it does not boast, it doesn't keep any record of wrongs, and love never fails. So you can share with us what love means to you. We would love to hear from you guys. And for those that haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, and invite your friends and buddies to subscribe. And we would really love to continue with these journeys of hope, journeys of encouragement, journeys of healing, journeys of love, family. So with that being said, guys, I would love to say, with peace and love, till next time.